Well, welcome everyone. Thanks for joining us here on Facebook. Love to know that you are watching. Just drop in a comment and say hello so we can get back to you when we're done chatting here for just a minute. My good friend Dana is joining me tonight because she has a story to share about her experience taking a class that I am a co-coach for called Story Cell Training. And it is a wonderful, highly intense, content-packed 12-week class that is currently being offered on a promo price for another few days here. And Dana is just, I think, in last week of her class, and I just wanted you all to hear about her experience. So Dana, welcome so much for being on my live with me tonight. Tell everyone a little bit about you and what you do during the day and what brings you to taking our stories training.
All right. Well, thank you, Nicole, for having me. And so, yes, I am a wife and I am a mother of 4 children. I have 6 grandchildren, and I have a full-time job. I work for the state of California, and I also have a side hustle where I earn extra income, and I love that experience of being able to develop myself, which also brings me to the social media and the stories class. And so, so I started taking the stories sales course, and the reason why I took the course, I was really intrigued when I saw you all out there doing these stories and the hashtags and everything, and I'm like, what is that all about? And so I had seen the little button for Facebook stories, and I would put a picture up every now and then, but I never really knew how it worked. So I knew I have taken the social media class with Kebie. I have taken the Nest class. And so I just knew that this was the next step, the next step in taking classes so that I could bring it all home together and just learn how all the functionality of the different social media applications work all together.
Well, absolutely. And this is not your first rodeo taking social media classes. And you and I have known each other now for a little over 5 years, but to see your growth and confidence over time online has just been incredible. And when you are building a business online, you mentioned that you have a side hustle, and your side hustle you want to primarily build online, and which is awesome. But if you don't have the tools and you don't know how to build an audience, a genuine audience, this is a great way to kind of get your feet wet and really experience some of the new features of not only what Facebook is offering, but really to kind of dive into what it means to bring content to the internet. So Dana, you are amazing at bringing something awesome to us every single day, not only through your stories, but your beautiful Facebook posts, your confidence online, again, having built this over some time. Tell us a little bit about your experience working over the 12 weeks with 4 coaches and the setting of working with a collaborative group. What does that feel like, having taken all the classes that you've had before?
Wow, it's been phenomenal. So like I said, taking the previous social media classes and learning some of the applications to use, this really just brings it all home and shows how everything is interlinked and intertwined and how they all work together. Because again, when people are online, some people like Facebook, some people like Instagram, and you guys teach both of those. And then there's a Facebook story, and then there's the Instagram story. And people have different niches of what they like to see and where they want to be and to find you. And so you want to make sure, I want to make sure as a person building my business online that I am seen everywhere so that I can build my customer base, build relationships with people. And over the 12 weeks, I have learned how the different applications can be used on these different social media, realms. And then just really how people are watching. So that also includes going on and doing their lives, going on and doing the watch parties, how I have experienced a growth. More people seeing my stories, more people looking at my watch parties, more people commenting, and I have seen people who I didn't even know were watching me before are watching me, and I can find out who's watching me now versus just seeing, oh, 25 views. I know who those views are. And
Yes,
so being able to use that information, because again, when you're building a business online, you're really building relationships. And
absolutely.
so you need to be able to find and know the tools, be able to utilize the tools to be able to see who's watching you and who are you building that relationship with. And
Right.
that is so important. I love the collaborative effort of these classes because um, I like the group sessions. I
Mhm.
enjoy hearing takeaways from other people that are learning the same course content that I'm taking, because they may have a different takeaway or have a question like, oh, I hadn't thought about that. And
Uh-huh.
just learning from other people, I feed off of that energy. I also I have to be held accountable. So the course the course has homework, which means, and I'm one of those people, I don't like to show up empty handed. Okay. So it might be the night before I have to show up for class that I do the homework, but I'm going to do that homework. But I know my personality. I know that I've got to have something in place to hold me accountable. That's the homework and showing up to group sessions. And, wow, the 4 coaches, they are awesome.
It's a lot of fun to work with them for sure.
Oh, absolutely. You, Nicole, Noel, Kat, and Kebie, you guys, you know your stuff. You know what you're teaching, and that makes a difference to be able to learn from people who know what they're doing versus someone who's stumbling around trying to figure it out at the same time that they're teaching you. So, yeah, I have noticed an increase in followers, increase in interest, people asking me more questions as far as, hey, now what was that about that I saw the other day on your page?
Mhm.
So, yeah, it has been a great time, and I love telling a story.
I love it. So let me just ask. We have the beauty part about stories sell in the training is that it's not just for people who are in network marketing, but it's kind of across the board for people in various types of businesses. I've used the skills and knowledge that I learned in this class for my traditional restaurant business, in the I post and the things that I do there, the skills that I've learned, and I've seen an increase in not only the following in our traditional business, but also in our side hustle and coaching businesses, etc. But you have to be online if you want to be seen. So
Yeah.
what I appreciate about you, Dana, is not only are you committed, but you always come prepared and you over deliver every single time you come to those classes and contribute to not only the team of people that we're working with, but you just take it to the next level every time. And so it's been an honor to work with you. Now, last question for everybody watching. Would you recommend this class? And if so, why?
Oh, yes, absolutely. I would recommend this class for anyone that is building a business. And like you said, it doesn't just have to be network marketing, any type of business where you want to get your name out there, because that's what it's about. It's about branding.
Mm-hmm.
It's about getting your name out there and people seeing you all the time so that they can say, okay, what is she all about? Or, okay, what is that restaurant that she has? Or what is that recipe that she's making? Because with social media, you can touch the world. It's not just right here locally, but you can touch the world. So if you have a passion, if you have a project that you're working on that's not just a local event, you can expand to the world's end. So I recommend this class for any and everyone.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Dana. Once again, we will be getting together again very soon. Thanks everyone for watching. Please drop a comment if you want more information about the story class. Dana can certainly refer you. If you want direct information from me, just get a little hands up that says, "I want more information," and we'll get that out to you. So we welcome everyone in your comments.